Hello everyone, welcome to .NET Training Academy. In this video, we are going to learn about autocomplete search using ASP.NET Core. In the previous video, we developed a project like a blog post. In that video, we learned how to integrate discuss commenting system and summer note and to create a basic blogging system just like a WordPress. If you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and watch that and come back here. And I just posted that source code in the GitHub repository, so you can clone it in your Visual Studio. So let's just run that application. Control F5. I'm going to register as a new user, whereas .NET Training Academy at gmail.com, and the password is going to be secret at 123 secret at 123. So it just successfully logged in. And if you go ahead, you can see the posts over here, and you can have post details. And in the home page of the post, you can see all the posts which is listed below, and you can also see read more button. And inside of that read more button, you can see the details of the post. And here you're having the comments section for the post, which is basically integrated with the discuss commenting system. Suppose let's just create a simple post for now. And here it is. It's basically created the new post. And now let's just integrate the autocomplete search functionality. For that, the first thing that I'm going to do is to create an API controller over here. For that, I'm going to go to controllers, right click and add new controller. And inside of that, I'm going to select the API controller and use post API controller, where it will scaffold a new code which has some API controller feature in it. And the very first thing is I'm going to integrate. First thing, I'm going to initialize the application DB context inside the constructor, application DB context. So next thing is we are going to create an action for that particular autocomplete search. So first I'm going to create an action, which is basically going to be public async task and action result, where the action name is going to be the search. Let's just try this, and here you can throw bad, you can return bad exception, bad request. Let's just cut off these things. So now let's create a term, HTTP request query term. For that, I'm going to create a variable, and here HTTP context dot request dot query, and let's just create a HTTP method over here, HTTP attribute, which is basically going to get, because we are going to fetch the data. So, and here I'm going to use the search term, and let's just query array, and it's going to be the term dot toString. And finally, we can this is the producers, and basically it's going to be application JSON file. So let's just create that application slash JSON, because we are basically going to fetch the data from a jQuery. So we need to do jQuery cannot understand these kind of database data, so we have to pass that to JSON and then send it to the jQuery, and then it will understand those kind of things. So first we have to get the post title. Let's just basically we are going to search based on the post title. So what I'm going to do is to db.post log post dot where, and then p of p dot post name dot contains, which means if it contains any of the word which is from the any of the letters which is from the term query, which is the variable term. Sorry, you don't need to put string over here, you have to pass the variable. And then let's just come to the next line and select p of p dot name, post name, so dot to list. So that's it. And let's just return this thing. Okay, and we have to pass the post title. So I think that's it from the controller end, and now we have to work in the. So I just pasted HTML code. Let's just try to run and check this thing. Control F5. Go to post. And here it is. Oh well, append. We could go append. Let's just check that stuff. Yes, it's working perfectly. And well, we have to create class btn dark, something like that. Yes, and just change the placeholder, like enter your keyword. So that's it. The next thing is we have to add the jQuery UI files as well as the jQuery libraries to make use of this functionality. And for the UI stuff, I already pasted a code over here, which is the base jQuery UI.css. And also I'm going to make use of the script thing, section scripts, and open up the curly brace, and I'm going to paste this both the. So now I'm here going to paste these things, just the UI things. So I just pasted two jQuery UI.js CDN over here, and now I'm going to write some script. So inside of that script, $document dot $of document dot ready function open, and dollar hashtag prop Let's just change the product name to post title, which will be very relevant for this scenario. So let's just take a look at it. So here, post title dot autocomplete. Inside of over here, I am going to make use of the source. And the source is going to be the API slash post API slash search, and let's now check that out. Go to posts, and I think everything is fine. Let's check that out. Okay, that's fine. We have to make sure to use the HTTPS. Which is over here in the layout.cs file. We have to change this to HTTPS. Now let's just reload, and all the errors will be yes, no problem. And it's not good until I. So let's just change the variable name over here. And inside of over here, search for post. Okay. Okay, now let's try to see whether it is working perfectly. So no, it's not working. Let's review our code once again. Here everything is fine. Let's say, oops, we didn't add the ID hash over here. Let's just reload it. Let's try to search for this thing. Just learning. Yeah, here it is. It's working. If we click this button, it automatically going to filter that particular search, that particular post for us. Okay, so let's try to do that. So for that, so go to ASP action, type index, and over here, let's go to the post controller. You can find the index over here, and inside of the index we have to pass the string name, more specifically post title. So if post title is not equal to null in a sense, and else if it is null, we have to paste this, and if it is null, if it's not equal to null means then we have to do some stuff like post data is equal to underscore context dot blog post dot where p dot post name dot contains name, the post title, so dot to list. So let's just return those data, return view of post data. So I think it will work now. Create ASP controller, and the controller is going to be the post controller. And over here, inside of type equal to button, you have to set the submit, and here inside of the name we can make use of this particular name, post title. Yeah, I think that's enough, but let's check everything. Yeah, looking good. Yes, let's just run this again. Go to post, and now let's just type for learning material Blazor and click over there and search for the post. Here it is. It's working fantastic, and let's say we can search for some other things like integration of discuss with ASP.NET Core and search for the post. And let's just type just the integration. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's perfect. So that's the autocomplete search with the basic search functionality. That's it for this video. If you like this video, please like. If you have any doubts or queries, please comment that below and subscribe this channel to get a lot more exciting videos like this. Okay, I am signing off from this video, and I'll catch you with a new video very soon. Until then, bye bye.